Hey there, my name is Ash Shukla, and I like to say Namaste and welcome to Financial Chakras podcast. And my friend, today I have something extremely special for you. My friend, this thing, I do this every single day called Daily Wealth Manifestation, and I wanted to gift it to you for 30 days. I know that many people face lots of challenges, and the challenges that they face are, from all walks of life. And I figured why not do this where I get to offer you something that I do it anyways 2 times a day. And every single day, 2 times a day, I do this daily wealth manifestation from 8 to 8:30 in the morning and 8:30 to 9 o'clock at night. And let's take it as a challenge for next 30 days. And it's on the house, it's on me. All you have to do is copy this QR code and just literally opt in. Okay, that's all it is. Very, very simple. But I want to let you know the benefits of why I'm offering this today and what is so crucial about this, right? Because I know that many times we want to attract abundance, we want to do things, and we just don't know whether something's going to work or not. And we try different things and we don't know, right? So I wanted to give you some understanding as to what a daily wealth manifestation is and how it works and how it can potentially help you. So you might be watching this video and you might be listening to my podcast, and I want to let you know that literally on financialchakras.com on my website you can find this 30-day trial as well. Though in case you are not watching on video, I just want to let you know that. So that being said, you know I want to just give you some examples of what my daily wealth manifestation has done and what I do inside and what makes it so different to really help you. But before you come there, there is some steps I would love for you to take. Number one, make sure that before you come to daily wealth manifestation, you write down 5 areas of your life in your health, in your relationship, in your business, finance, and spirituality. Just make sure that you write down what it is that you really, really want. Because in the daily wealth manifestation, I work with your subconscious programming. I'm a certified, in a neuro linguistic programming and a couple other modalities. So that being said, okay, I want to let you know. So when I work with your subconscious programming inside, there are 86 billion neurons in your body, and my goal is to really help you create new neural pathways so that things like I'm not good enough, and you can create a breakthrough on that. Maybe you have some issue with fear or anxiety or uncertainty or any of that may be, whatever that may be. And as you have these issues and you want to overcome them, and you've tried so many things, you may have tried to go to somebody and talk to them about what's going on. You may have tried things like, okay, how do in terms of um making sure, right, as to how do you go about like literally overcoming these situations. Maybe you're trying to feel like, okay, you're powerful and you are worth all that, right? And you're trying all these things and they're just not working. And in my daily wealth manifestation, inside of my manifestation, every single day I work with your neural pathways so you can get rid of this belief. Maybe you're having problem at home, relationship wise. What if there was a way you can just literally feel at zen so you can deal with your relationship in a different way. Maybe you're dealing with financial issues, no problem. What if there was a way where you can work with your subconscious programming so you can finally start attracting abundance your way? Okay. And of course, what if that you're running a business and you're trying to make more revenue, or you're just trying to get a job, for that matter, right? What if there was a way where you can, inside of your body, everything you want is inside. We all know this, you know this, I know this, and everyone knows this. And as everyone knows this, but how many actually apply it is the question. And I'm giving you, what I wanted to do is just take this moment today and give you a chance to come to my daily wealth manifestation. Why? Because it has helped so many people. Like, there was a lady who came to me, and she's like, my I'm a grandmother and I got grandchildren, and I got my daughter, and nobody was really talking to me. And after coming to my daily wealth manifestation for about 3 months or so, she was a total mess. She didn't know what to do. And literally in 3 months later, her grandson, who used to live at her house, was extremely what do you call it, violent, and he had left her house. He came back. A couple of months later, her granddaughter, she's like, "Grandma, I want to come and live, come and stay with you for a little bit." And then her daughter called and said, "Hey, I want to rekindle our relationship." She hadn't spoken to her daughter in like a long time. This is one example. There was a one guy who came. He hadn't talked to his brother for the longest time, and he finally started to create a great relationship with his brother. The same guy, he was having trouble with his his spouse, and they were having trouble. And because of daily wealth manifestation, and because of me working, I was helping him work with the subconscious programming. They finally began to get along. An elderly couple, the wife was very heart centric, and husband is very very logical person. He was an aerospace engineer, and because of that, they had totally conflicting personalities. But after coming to daily wealth manifestation, they have been able to talk to each other. They are in completely sync and harmony right now. They have 8 children and 26 grandchildren, and they are in such a good shape, right? I have I have so many other examples like this, right? I have people, one lady, she comes regularly, and she's actually a psychologist. And she comes and she's like, she was having a blood pressure. She was a veteran, and she basically started coming, and literally in a short amount of time that she comes, she says, every time I come, I take blood pressure before I come, take blood pressure after I go, after I'm done with your manifestation. And my blood pressure now is down, and I'm almost off all the meds. Now, I'm not making any medical claims. I don't know whether that's true for everybody or not. But all I know is that that's what she says. Okay? I'm just repeating what she says. But what I'm saying to you is that when you work magic into your life, right, when you finally begin to work on it, so this is a work. It's not, people think that, sometimes you myth about manifestation is you do it one day and then all of a sudden miracles will happen. That's not how it works. Okay? That's not how it works. You have to work on yourself. So the more you work on your internal being, the more things begin to clear, and the pathway is clear. Why? Because in your mind there are 3 highways, right? It's called visualization, auditory, and kinesthetic. These 3 effects, right? When I create these effects within my manifestation, these are custom manifestations I do every single day. In the morning, I do it from 8 to 8:30 Eastern time, and at night I do it from 8:30 to 9 o'clock Eastern time, United States. And by chance, if you are not in the US, or if the time is not convenient, don't worry. We will send you emails, right, with the manifestations that we do. So you don't have to miss anything via email and text message. You will get them anyways. But that being said, the reason I'm stating this to you right now, the reason I'm saying this to you is I want you to know that I just am here to serve you, because so many people have come and they have benefited in so many different ways. So when you go to my website, financialchakras.com, you'll find the daily wealth manifestation. But specifically, if you're on this video and you watch this QR code, if you just scan this QR code, you'll get 30 days free trial. Absolutely no gimmicks, no gotchas, nothing. Just come, enjoy, and work on yourself. And I wanted to Faizun, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you, my friend. Okay. So that being said, right? No gimmicks, no gotchas. Just come and enjoy. Okay. So what I want you to know is that when you come to this, I help you get balanced in 5 areas. Once I work with your subconscious programming, then we work on your 5 areas of your life. Because what happens is when one area of your life is off balance, something else goes out of whack. I.e., an example, for one client of mine, she came to me and she's like, Ash, I do $6 million a year in business. I want to get to $12 million in 1 year. I've been trying for several times and it's just not working for me. What do I do? And I started working with her, and I started really helping her out. And as I started helping her out, you know what happened? I found out that she was having issue in one of the areas of life. And there are 5 areas that I always help you get balanced in. And I would love for you to write down manifestations in these 5 areas before you come to manifestation. That's your homework. If you come, that's the condition. Come with this, okay? Because I'll help you clarify it later. We have a masterclass which I put on, which can help you with that, no problem. But at least come with this initially, okay? Health, relationship, business, finance, and spirituality in all 5 areas. And when you come to these manifestations, all right, and when you come with a proper open mind, come with an open mind. I know some of you might be very logical. Like I'm dealing with a group right now, and everybody in there is so logical, right? And they think they're smart. Okay, quote smart. Have you met smart people? I've met smart people in my life, right? Hey, look, my balloons are coming up being smart people. Okay, but that being said, right, you meet smart people and they think they're smart, but it's not about being smart. It's about clearing the inner energy and making sure that you can move to the next step, whatever next step is. Maybe you're stuck somewhere. Maybe you're trying to do something, like, have you ever felt this way? You always got somebody in your family, or maybe you believe this, that what, everything always bad happens to you. Your family is cursed. Your friends curse you, right? People are jealous of you, whatever that may be. Did you know that that's all about your inner being? It's an inner reflection. Your inner reflection is showing up in real life. And when you get to clear that, and when you begin to make sure that you clear that, guess what happens, right? Everything begins to clear, because there are 3 filters in your mind, just like there are 3 highways in your mind: visualization, auditory, and kinesthetic. And I hope you really hone in on those and make sure that because that's how you remember things. And I work with your subconscious with that. But the other thing that's in your inside of you, there are 3 highways in 3 filters in your mind. Okay, and these 3 filters that you have, okay, these 3 filters that you have are generalization, deletion, and distortion. So what's happening lots of times, you meet somebody who is a distorter. You tell them something, they'll think something else. So in India, it's called in Indian language, "Baat ka batesar bana diya," meaning you said something and they made it into something else. You said hello and they made it into hi, right? Or you might say hello and they might think, oh, they must hate me, right? Whatever they may be. I'm just making something an example for you, okay? But what I'm saying to you is that there are people who distort information. Maybe you are doing that in your own life. Maybe you say something like, what, this always happens to me. Everything works out for me this way. Nothing works out for me ever. Maybe that's you. And if that's you, daily wealth manifestation might just work for you. Okay, then comes deletion. You might delete information, good information. So if you remember, like, if you sit down and think about it, make a list of things that happen that are bad in your life, and then make a list of things that are good happen in your life so far, and let me know in the comment, chat, like, whatever that may be, wherever you find around this video a place. Let me know how many good things you remember and how many bad things you remember. And you'll be surprised how many more bad things you remember than good things. Why? Because you deleted good information. And because you deleted good information in your body, in your being, then bad information is coming out. And guess what's happening? You are a reflection. You are a frequency. You are a vibrational energy. And you're attracting all the what? Bad things. So in your soul, if something is stored, it needs to be cleared in order for you to move forward. Maybe you're trying to attract more money, and because of this energy, stuck. Right? Maybe you're trying to attract better relationship. Because of this energy, stuck. Right? So either in life, either you are you feel like you're stuck, right? Or you are constantly going down, so good downward spiral. Okay, or you might be just going like this, and if you look at your 20 years of your life, it's literally flat line. So my question to you is, would you like to get out of that? And if the answer to that is yes, then be sure to go to my site, financialchakras.com, or go on this QR code, just scan it, and you'll be able to get in. Okay. So why I'm saying this to you? Why am I saying this to you openly? You want to know why? Because it has helped so many people, and I know it helps. And the third type of person is, first is generalizer. Second type of person is a deleter, right? I mean, distorter. And the third type of person is a deleter. So it doesn't matter who you are, whether you distort information, whether you generalize information, or whether you distort, or whether you do, generalize, delete, or distort information. Doesn't matter who you are, right? And maybe somebody. Maybe, you know what? You might say, you know what, Ash, that's not me. I can't believe, like, I am perfect, and that's okay. My wish to the universe is to may give you health, wealth, and happiness, and you have it. So great, fantastic. But you know what? You might know somebody, so you might want to take this video and pass it on to them. Yes, it is a direct conversation that I'm having with you, and that's not what you normally hear. People want to, talk about adding value, but me, I'm going to add value to you for 30 days at absolutely no charge. There is no credit card information needed. All you have to go is go here on my QR code and scan it. Okay. And those of you who are watching this video, literally find this video on YouTube. In case you're listening to me on a podcast and you cannot find the QR code, just do me a favor, go on YouTube. Okay, you'll find in my live streams, you'll find 30-day gratitude challenge. Like, there's a little line, that little line that you have on your LinkedIn profile, like a little up and down dash, right? And it says Ash Shukla Financial Chakras. And if you do that in YouTube, you'll find this particular video, and you will find the QR code that you're looking for. Those of you are watching me right here on video, I want you to know that I really, really appreciate you, and I love you very, very much. Okay, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, whether you're watching me on Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram or other places, wherever you're watching me. I just want to let you know I appreciate you very much, and I would love some appreciation from you. Okay, and with that in mind, I want to let you know that these particular manifestations that I do, like, I'll give you an example. I started this, today's Thursday. On Monday, we did, and I do this every day, and a different manifestation happens every day. I write everything out myself, and I am present. This is not something you're recording, right? Now, if you cannot make, might be in Switzerland, or you might be in Australia, or you might be in India, or some other part of the world, and if you do not have access, right, to come at 8:30 in the morning Eastern time, and 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, or 8:30 at night Eastern time, no problem. I will send you an email or a text message, so you will have access to it anyways. Okay. But why I'm saying this to you is because, in this manifestation, so on Monday, I literally worked on, anxiety. Tuesday, I worked on fear. Wednesday, I worked on helping my followers, people who come to my manifestation, how to be powerful, right? Feel powerful. Okay. Today, literally today, I have been working on, how to literally move the, step forward into your life, right? In moving into the future. The last week, I had worked on, some other things, right? But I work on different things every day. Why? Because it's important. Because, see, you might have gone to a therapy session, or you might have gone to a other help, if you will, and that's okay. It's great that you went, but the question is, it's like a rubber band. When you go to places like this and they help you stretch your mind, once you get your mind is stretched, the question is, did you keep it stretched? Because for rubber band to be stretched and stay stretched, it needs repetition. So what this does is it gives you repetition that you're looking for. And that's what I'm inviting you to do. It's a 30-day challenge, absolutely free. And you get to tell me how you feel about it. What difference have I made? And if you like it, you can join it after 30 days for $47 a month. Literally just $47 a month. I serve you for 20 days in a month, for 2 times a day, and it's only $47 a month after 30 days. And that's only if you want to join. If you don't want to join, it's okay. I appreciate you very much, and I just want to let you know I love you, and I wish to the universe that may give you all health, wealth, and happiness, regardless. And I just want to be able to serve you. I want to let you know that I'm here for you, and if you need something, just don't hesitate. Just ask, okay? And I want to let you know that I'm doing this because I really want to make a difference in your life. See, I originally came here from India with 20 bucks and no English. I grew up here in Maryland. I was a financial planner for 27 years. I was not bad when I started. I was pathetic. I had to blackmail my dad through my mom to get my first sale in the door. I literally, but since then, I was managing at one point over $300 million in assets. I have, written a book called Sell Like Crazy in 2012, and it became an Amazon bestseller, right? And I have received this congressional honor that I received, where one congressman flew this flag and sent it to me as a congressional honor. And this is my certificate right here. See, so and no, it's not fake. I promise you. There's papers in here and everything. Okay. So what I can tell you is that it's actually real. All right. But that being said, why I'm saying this to you, right? I am very thankful for what I have. I just want to make sure that you have the same opportunity, because I believe that everyone in the world has the same opportunity. You see, money in today's world, because I own a company called Financial Chakras, I'll tell you that money is universal. It's just digital. Look at Bitcoin today. It's literally blowing up today. Literally last night I was on a call with somebody and it was 110,000. Today is 116,000 right now. It's 6% gain in a day. When was the last time you heard that world had a 6% gain in a day? When was the last time you heard that you go to your advisor and say, "Hey, how much? What do you think I can make?" And they say, "Well, you'll make 7% a year, and it's very, very good." Seriously, when was the last time you had the opportunity to get wealthy? You see, there's a time for everything. When things are going really well, go with it. They say ride the wave. Are you riding the wave, or are you going against the tide? It's your choice. You know, it's your choice. Because guess what? You are either generalizing, deleting, or distorting information. Because while everyone else complains, true manifestors make things happen. While everyone else moans and bickers, true manifestors make their life and take it to the next level. While everyone else looks at, oh my God, the world is ending. I was talking to somebody yesterday and they say, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. The world is ending. AI is coming in and AI is going to take over the world and it's going to lose all these things. I'm like, seriously? I see it differently. You want to know why? Because AI can aid you, helping you and your family. How do you know it's only going to hurt? It's the story they're making up, that this person that was telling me this, he's making up, is that, because of AI, no one will have anything. Ask yourself a question. Is that 100% true? Because of AI, there'll be nothing to do for anybody. Is that 100% true? No. Because of AI, yes, it's agreeable that things will change. Things will shift because there are lots of things that companies, organizations, these living, breathing organisms called companies and organizations, the owners of the companies work very hard, and so do the employees. And as a collective, it makes job easier. For instance, I used to be I was going for computer programming. And when I was going for computer programming, we used to have this floppy disk. You guys remember that? A floppy disk? I remember my first computer I saw in 1980s, and it was in India, and it was locked up in a particular room with total AC on it, and there were big fans going. That was back in the day. But today, it's literally a laptop that I'm talking to you from. It's literally that simple. The question then becomes as to, are you upgrading your computer, or are you still living with a floppy disk? You see, if your operating system is working like a floppy disk, it's going to be slow in today's world. So it's time to upgrade, don't you think? I think so. So let's upgrade, my friend, and let's upgrade it together. I'm ready to upgrade it with you. And the reason this person was telling me that everyone will lose their job is because how they were viewing information. You see, whenever you're distorting information about something, about anything, you want to go close to the truth and touch the tree. And I'm going to ask you to touch the tree and tell me in the comment, or in somewhere around this video in a comment. Okay, make sure you let me know, when you touch the tree, what are you really touching? I would love for you to tell me, when you touch the tree, what are you really, really touching? And once you do that with me, then I can give you the next real answer. By the end of this video, I'll give you that answer, okay? But I want you to think about it. When you touch the tree, what are you really touching? Okay. So as you're thinking about this, as I'm talking to you about this, my friend, manifestation is so powerful. It's just like a muscle. You're building a muscle, and it's your inner muscle, but you're building a muscle. So like people say they have a hard time meditating. You close your eyes and you go, om or whatever chant that you may be doing, okay? And you have a hard time still getting your mind to come to still state. When you have that hard time, your mind to get to come to still state, that tells me that everything else that you may be doing, you're also having hard time getting still. There are things inside of your body that gives you signals that you're not listening to, right? Maybe I've seen people from all walks of life doing all kinds of things, and it has worked out really well for them. And all I can tell you is my wish to the universe that may give you all the health, wealth, and happiness that you are looking for. And I'm just telling you that genuinely, no gimmicks, no gotchas on my side, okay? And yes, by the way, when you click on these links, there will be no upsells, there will be no downsells, there will be no none of that stuff, okay? Just literally, it's very simple. You get this QR code and you just scan it and put in your name and email address and you'll be able to join, okay? Literally, name, email, and cell phone, 3 things. And so why I'm saying this to you is because I really want to make a difference in your life. I know I have helped other people doing the same thing, make a difference in their life. And it is my wish to the universe that may it give you what you're looking for. Now, the question is, what are you looking for? Are you looking for more money? Are you looking for more health, better health? Are you looking for more family? Are you looking for more cash flow or income of some sort? And is spirituality missing in your life? See, one of these 5 areas, when they're missing, you have a hard time. Like, one of my mentors, he said that one guy came to him and he was losing millions of rupees in this case. And because he was losing millions of rupees, so my mentor asked, so what's the problem? And he said there was issues going on with his health. And that health, remember 5 areas, health affected his marriage affected his finances, and finances and then rest was just down the hill. He owed a lot of money and what have you. And after doing manifestations, everything came back and he paid off everything and everything went smooth. It's that simple. Now I know it's hard to believe, but it's okay. That's called magic. When you believe in magic, do you believe in magic? If you like magic, write down in the comment magic. Okay. But that being said, that's my second step that I take. So first I work with your subconscious, then we work on the 5 areas of your life and make sure they're balanced. And then last but not least, we go into it and we do celebrations every day. Let me ask you one question. When was the last time you celebrated your success every day? Or when was the last time you heard people who are successful every day? I get between 5 and 7 people celebrating something morning and morning and at nighttime every day. Different things people celebrate. You want to know why? Because celebration, just like you remember I talked about having bad memories in your life. When you wrote down bad memories, guess what? Right now, if you added up, more bad memories and less good memories, therefore bigger problems. But what if you were to flip that, right? Less bad memories and more good memories. Guess what happens? Life becomes beautiful. It will bloom like a rose. Okay. And that reminds me that I told you about touching the tree. By the way, did you tell me yet in the comment? I'll make sure to follow up with you. But make sure you comment. And when you did comment, what did you comment? When you touch a tree, what are you really touching? Are you touching the bark? Are you touching the energy? What did you write down? Let me know. And I'm here to tell you that whenever you distort some information, go close to the truth. Just like this guy I was telling you about, where he was like, oh my God, AI is coming and everybody's going to lose their job, right? Is that 100% true? See, the thing is, when you touch a tree, you're literally just touching the tree. And what you're checking is the information you're processing Is it 100% true? My household example this morning, my wife was telling me something, and I asked her a question. Is that touch the tree with me? Is that 100% true? And she says no. She has, she was going through some things, and I asked her to touch the tree. I said, is that 100% true? And she said, no, it's not. Therefore, it's not true. Once you do that, it's an on-off switch. You'll turn off the bad memories automatically, and you can change your life. And yes, it is that simple to change your life. And I'm here to tell you that you can do this. I'm here to just help you, aid you in any way, shape, or form. Okay. So, with that in mind, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. I love you so, so much. Thank you for joining Financial Chakras podcast, Abundance Through Alignment. And it is my wish to the universe that may it give you all the health, wealth, and happiness that you deserve. Be sure to like, comment, and share this video with the people you love. And make sure you take this QR code, scan it, and join me for 30 days. Absolutely no obligation. Namaste and thank you. See you tomorrow. Thanks.